Welcome to Spiritual Awakening family. I have written a lot about the misconceptions of twin souls, twin flames, twin soul relationships and the notion of soulmates, karmic relationships, relationships in previous lives, etc. in articles and forum responses. A romanticized view of twin souls is not only spiritually limited but can also be dangerous, as it can easily send someone into an obsession, and therefore straight into the pits of their ego hells. And yet I offer a transmission modality working with these energies. While there is validity to twin soul energies, working with these energies requires me to be direct, honest and critical about this subject. It comes with a lot of responsibility and thus the necessity to clarify some of the misleading info floating around this popular topic. In order to understand why there is so much confusion and greedy money making around this topic, you must understand that the concept of twin soul plays directly into your deepest ego desire for a destined and everlasting relationship. 99.9% of info about twin souls and twin flames is written by people who have never experienced or even worked with these energies themselves. Unless you are absolutely sure that your interest in this subject is not sparked by your ego's aptitude for shortcuts, thinking that there is a twin soul out there waiting for you makes you vulnerable for false information and less open for true life's experiences. Only if you have the courage to realize that everything in your life is a mirror of your inner alignment and perception of yourself, you are prepared to meeting your twin soul. If you are waiting or seeking the perfect partner and think that a twin soul could provide inner harmony for you, that he or she could elevate you, or that such a relationship would speed up your journey, you may want to contemplate about how your expectations and inner alignment might sabotage the very thing you are longing for. In order to even be remotely receptive for a twin soul encounter, a person must be willing to surrender all inner polarities and ego gratification. And to arrive at such a place, a person must be dedicated and courageous. Without the voluntary surrender of ego specialness, a twin soul experience is highly unlikely. However, this doesn't mean that it cannot happen to us, but the chances of actually fulfilling the purpose of such as a union is very small, if we are not prepared to live according to our personal virtues and higher potential. Twin soul encounters and potential twin soul relationships are not the cause but the consequence of our virtues. They force us to act, think, and feel absolutely congruent to our higher purpose. If we are not already on this path, regardless of our current relationship status, we don't really understand what the twin soul resonance entails. We cannot truly reunite with our twin soul, the mirror image of our soul, unless we are willing to reunite with ourselves first. This requires us to actively and unconditionally engage in the integration process at the core of our being, and instead of seeking for a partner, relationship to do this for us, to strive for the inner union of both our halves, the loved and unloved parts of ourself. The Grace Twin Soul Transmission process practices the ability to stand within the absolute mirror of ourself. This can be very challenging, as the transmission field requires us to not only look at all aspects of ourselves, but to also to stay connected with our heart and love ourselves as we would our twin soul. Only through the resonance with unconditional self-love can the reunification process be initiated. How else could we love a twin soul if we cannot love what we see about ourselves? Through the succession of energy work with Grace Integrity Registered, which is the prerequisite for participation in this modality, we are already accustomed to the depth of inner processes. We've learned how to connect with our heart-mind, how to raise the vibration of our heart field, and how to communicate with our true self. Through engaging in this process, we are experiencing a total recalibration of our energy system through relentless mirroring. Anything we don't or can't love about ourselves will come to our attention, so that it can be integrated. By consciously recognizing those unloved aspects within, we are not only applying all our previously learned clearing and connecting abilities, we are also practicing our ability to unconditionally love, and with it the most powerful form of self-healing. This can lead to a beautiful expansion of our inner connection as fear of separation, trust and worthiness issues can be transcended. Through healing our inner relationship we are healing our outer relationships. This is the most important aspect of working with twin soul energies. If we resonate with the twin soul frequency we need to relinquish our inner dualism and bring all our fragmented soul parts back together in harmony. This includes the dissolution of all imbalanced aspects, our masculine, feminine imbalances, our ego imbalances, our karmic imbalances and all behavioral mental emotional imbalances attached to them. This does not mean to give up one's own boundaries, preferences or needs. On the contrary, reunifying within helps us to fully reconnect with our true needs and therefore encourages a loving and compassionate communication, inwardly as well as outwardly, which also includes allowing everyone and everything to be. As we begin to understand the importance of wholeness and unity within, we begin to unconditionally respect the expression of true self in everyone. As we learn to honor our personal journey, we learn to honor everyone else's journey. We are aligning ourselves to the energetic and practical prerequisites for a happy and healthy life, and a happy, healthy and lasting relationship with ourselves and others. Twin soul reunification is the process of reuniting with ourselves, without exceptions. Its energy represents the last part of our soul retrieval process and invites a new understanding of self, and twin soul for that matter. The resonance in this field does not allow ego or any imbalances not in harmony with our true self. Therefore, our twin soul journey is nothing else but the extension of our true self journey. Thank you for your time. Much love. I hope you like the video. Welcome to your channel. Don't forget to check out the other uploads.